I would like to tell everybody about the first waltz. I had the weekend off and got tired of the pub, so I took a drive up north to the Chancellor Club. I paid $2 and passed through the door, picked up a beer and walked across the floor. You could tell it was Friday by the size of the crowd, with the dance floor packed and the music real loud. Gail called my name and was waving her hand. "Come meet my friend, she's from Ireland." So I kept on walking, and what did I see but two blue eyes looking straight at me. She looked really good, so I took a big chance. I said, "My name is John, would you like to dance?" Then her face slyly smiled and she said, "Okay." And I shook in my boots as we both made our way into the crowd where I could hide my fright. Then we danced, and we talked, and we laughed all night. When the music finally stopped, I could feel my tired legs. Gail said to Kay, "I guess it's time for eggs." We went out to the diner where we ordered some food. The bacon and eggs sure improved our mood. When we started to leave, I thought that I should pay, but she snatched up the check and this she did say, "I'll pay for meself, sure we're not on a date. I came here by meself," and she said it out straight. Then I asked her for her number if we could meet again, and before I wrote it down I had to borrow her pen. Well, that's the way it started, and it sure changed my life, because 6 months later we were husband and wife. We settled down together in a lifelong dream, though sometimes it didn't feel like peaches and cream, like the time we woke the neighbors up by waltzing late at night. They probably didn't know that we had a license to fight. Well, I guess since we're both getting really old, it seems okay that a story is told. For that night I will cherish as a sweet memory when they played the first waltz for my darling and me. How do you like that?
Very true, John. Very true.
Yeah. And then, what did we do?
We got married. Oh, you mean after?
At St. Patrick's.
So what would you say was one of the most memorable times in our 45 years together?
One of the most memorable is when we got married. I was outside and everybody was hugging the bride, and I saw your face with that smile. I never saw anything as beautiful in my life. That's a very memorable thing. I mean it. Look at that smile.
I have a very memorable thought too. It was when you had your quadruple bypass surgery. And, you know, I had worked in surgery for a while, and I knew what open heart surgery was like. And I remember thinking, you know, this is very serious. But I remember, you know, just being so relieved that you had come through it, you know, that I was afraid I was going to lose you, you know, and I wasn't ready for that. You know, I knew, you know, we had...
Sorry about that.
Well, but I mean, I'll always remember.
After that operation, two things I remember about that. One time, I was in the middle of the night, I woke up, the lights are on and everything's going on in the hospital, and it was sort of like dark over there. It was like a black wall or a black blanket. And I looked over there and I'm thinking, what's over on the other side? I don't think it was anything there. That's what I saw. And I thought, I don't want to go over there. And I said, Lord, don't take me yet. My kids need to have a dad to grow up when they're growing up. And then I felt okay. And then they finally let my kids come in to visit me. That gave me more stress that they wouldn't let them in than if they came in and got into fights with each other, you know. The kids came in and Tommy says to me...
Now, Tommy was what age then? He was...
about 7,
yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
He says to me, "Hey, Dad, if you die, could I have all your money?" And I said, I wouldn't do that to you, Tommy. And he didn't get it. He looked at me kind of funny.
Yeah.
You learn about life and death, and it changes a lot of attitudes.
Well, it's been a hell of a ride, John. We've had ups and downs, but I think we've had more ups, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And
well, you're an upper.
I think I went through. I did go through a hard time when the kids were born and not having. I didn't get any help, medically, and I think if I had, I think life would have been a lot simpler in those years. But I think I recovered, and I think the last 20 years or so, I think we've had lots of ups. Yeah, and we're still going strong. I hope we will for at least another 10 years.
Well, we've had a lot of blessings. That's what I recall. Makes me feel good. I'm just trying to shoot for 90 or 100.
Take 1 year at a time.
1 minute at a time. Wake up in the morning and I'm so tired I don't even want to get up. And then all of a sudden I say, "I'm still here," and I jump up out of bed.
Oh, yeah. That'll be the day.
Hey, God.